Okay, so left hand was your old setup, right hand's your new setup. Yeah. Now, it looks different, but it doesn't look probably as much as you felt when you first made that change. That you were tilted miles behind the golf ball, okay? Ball position has gone forward a little bit slightly, okay? It's more by that left heel. Mm-hmm. Hands, you can see a little bit more towards that left thigh, okay? So we're creating a little bit more of a lowercase Y position with the arm and the club as we suggested. Yeah. Now, you've kind of got in a situation where we sort of lifted the club up in front of you this way, turned it, dropped it down. You kind of just had it on the floor slightly closed, gripped it, and then turned it yourself. Absolutely fine. Don't care how you do it. It's whatever you feel most comfortable. And if I'm being honest, blokes especially, we get constantly doing things that are a bit quirky, a bit funky. If you're on that first tee, Lancelot, knighting the king, and then you stand down there and you slice it 50 out there. What the hell was that for, Connor? Just hit it normally, yeah? So it does feel a little bit quirky sometimes, but if you can do it your own way as you've done there now, we can see now, and this will get a little bit less blurry, hopefully. There you go. You can see your different thumb. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That V's going up your right shoulder, and that there's probably going a little bit more that way. So that's actually not that strong a grip. The first few grips you made, they were stronger, but you're now able to square that club face up better because you're not keeping that down. You're not keeping that lock straight. You're allowing the arms to unhinge and release properly, while at the same time moving your body in this direction, as we'll see now on these videos, okay? So this left-hand one was your first swing now. You get back okay, not a bad position there, but just pure desperation, knowing the club face is going to come back, aiming over here. You're like, right, I've got to do something. So you know, hang back on the left side. You can see your hands now forward, so that face is opened up. Hit on the back foot there now, and then, putting a lot of stress on your lower back there if you're not careful. Now, at your age, you're still young enough, you'd be okay, but if you double your age and you're still playing golf, you'll be having a bit of a... You're not going to like that, okay? So that's going to be a position that's going to cause a little bit of issue there. This one here now, again, backswing pretty much the same. Nothing sort of changing your backswing. Now from here we can move left. Hands the same position impact, but now because the club's square, the hand's been slightly forward. That face now is not open, and then hey presto, it's a bit of a different swing, isn't it? Yeah. And again, in terms of how much...
My shoulders are
you're coming... Yeah, exactly. You're coming down nicely. It feels like you really stretch a lot because you're used to hanging back here and not moving at all. Now, your shoulders basically move from back here with less rotation to somewhere here with more rotation. So it feels a lot more to around the corner. But in terms of actual swing and effort, if you just watch the swing now on the left, this first one, a bit of a jerky snatch and everything you've got. Whereas if you watch kind of this one here now, it almost looks slower, doesn't it? Yeah. Now it's not slower. And it's the same old thing that you often see. If you watched the old Top Gears from years ago when they had the old celebrities in the reasonably priced car. Yeah. They'd often say, if it looks slow, it's fast, yeah? And then you watch the Formula One guys, they just go do-do-do-do-do. They just skid around the corner nicely. Because it's smooth, we associate smooth with being slow. Yeah. Sometimes it's just efficiency, yeah? So when you're swinging a golf club, you're not swinging it full power, we know that. But you'll find a play speed that, again, if we think you're currently, and it's not tough to put an exact number, but 60%, should we say, is the number that you chucked out there, and that's sending it 210, 220, 230, maybe. If we then go to sort of 70, 75, 80%, we're looking at about 240-ish range. That's quite a long way, yeah? But you know then you've got 10, 15% in the bank if you have to try and really send one when you start getting to a level where... breaking 90, shooting mid-80s, playing off his low teens, and you want to just get on a par 5 in 2, or you're playing in a match, you've got to try and, not in a nasty, but trying to intimidate someone. You're one down the 18th, okay, I'll just smash driver down the mat, then get down towards the pond. They're like, Jesus Christ, yeah. If you had that kind of like, you do or die, you've got that in the bank to go for it. Whereas before, if you were just smacking as hard as you can, you had nothing more to give, and you're in at 160 or 170 and slicing off into the trees, you're losing yardage, you can't hit any harder, what the hell would you do, yeah? So by swinging the club more efficiently, it feels smoother, and we're like, actually, smoother feels slower, but it's not slower. The club head speed that we're producing through the golf ball now, as we come back to the golf ball here now, the club head speed here now is nice and fast. Again, is your head staying down? No. Is your left arm staying straight? No. You in bad shots? No. Yeah. Don't try and keep things lock stiff, head down, and just restrict yourself. Yeah. You got to let your body full send and release through to that position, and in time, get that club round there. Absolutely fine. Yeah. Okay, mate. Make sense?
Yeah.
Happy with that then? Yeah.